Okay, we are live, and I think I have everything set up correctly, hopefully, so that I can be live and everything will be good and cool. Bam, 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 bam. Okay, sick. Hello, who got first? Congrats, Josh, on getting first. Hey, not congrats.
Hi,
Thank you, Tortoise Goldfish, for resubbing at tier 1. Hello. Congrats, Granted, on getting first on Twitch. I was first, you were not. You were second. It just shows that you're first on your screen. Anyways, chat, I have a question for you, okay? And I want you guys to really think about your answers here, okay? Because I have an answer that I will also give you guys once I get some of your answers. So I'm going to use the Q&A function. Okay, so the question is, what is the dumbest evil villain plan to take over the world? I was thinking about this the other day. And oh goodness, I don't really know how this actually works. Okay, there we go. That's the Q&A question for the stream. And you guys can answer it. Oh, I guess I'll just like pin. I don't think that Twitch has a Q&A functionality, so I'll just like have to pin a message. Yeah, I'll just have to like pin a message. The one that the villain decides to spill to every single human out there. Okay, well that's not very specific. You gotta be specific about it, buddy. Did that copy? Nope, it didn't, of course. That's awesome. Thank you, YouTube. Alright, let me pin this message on Twitch. There we go. Alright, cool. I don't know what this song is. Yay, guys, it's been so long since I've played in this world. It's gonna be so much fun. I still have a lot to do, but I was thinking about, I don't know, I'm thinking if I can come up with a question to ask for like every stream, I feel like it'd be really fun to just have like an open-ended question like that, you know? Let me go to... Okay, there we go. Taking over the world at all is stupid. Like, why would you want that responsibility? Set up a different person. That's actually really funny. That's a good point. That is a lot of responsibility. All right, so Tortoise Goldfish's answer. Tortoise Goldfish has a pretty good answer. Frame someone else and make them take over the world. All right, do you guys want... Should I give my answer? I don't know when I should give my answer. I feel like you guys might need an example. All right, so you know what? I have two answers. I'll give one of my answers because I'll give my less good answer. Using only one log? What the fuck does that mean? Okay. So my first answer is I'll do bonus points, by the way, if you come up with a like a villain origin story. Okay, so I'm gonna give you guys the villain origin story for this villain. Wait, wrong button. My name is Dr. Lice, and when I was just a boy, I got lice and everyone made fun of me for it. So now, I'm going to give everyone lice. And I'll use the lice to take over the world. Because they're, I don't know, super smart lice or something. The texture looks so real. True. You guys like it? It's Dr. Lice. He's a new character I invented. Oh, I don't have the right items in my inventory. All right, so that's what I'm looking for, chat. That's the kind of thing that's a good answer, okay? It's got to be like, don't just say like, I don't know, using only one log. That's a terrible answer, and and you should be ashamed. You got to come up with a really stupid method of taking over the world. I really like my answer, my like real answer, but my OC Yuto has a backstory. What is it? I mean, it's probably not like stupid, but I'm intrigued to hear about it. What the fuck is this song, bro? Wow, this is a banger. This song hits. All right, I'm skipping that. Goodbye. All right, there we go. Okay, so I feel like a child. Why? What texture pack for the totem? Totem Pets. It's on Modrinth by Cheetah TD. Okay, so what blocks do I need? Oh man, it's been a while since I've actually worked on this. I don't remember the blocks that I need. Oh, with that song. True. The song is kind of atrocious. What's the question? It's in the Q&A section. It's like at the top of the screen. Man, I'm all right. I guess I'm just gonna go and start building, and I'll figure out what blocks I don't have once I get up here. I don't think I have regular pistons. I have no honey blocks. That's gonna be a problem most likely. Oh, I don't have this. I don't have this. I don't have either of these greens. I don't have this green wool. I do have this. What block is this? Oh, okay. I don't have any sound right now. Hello? How loud is this for you guys? Okay. Let's see. I guess that sound. I just want to hear the game sound, man. And I can like barely hear it. All right, there we go. That should be better. I got an answer. Have you seen Batman Forever? Riddler's Plan. Can you just type that out? Can you tell me what it is? Because I do not know off the top of my head. Am I gonna add torches under for mobs not to spawn? Probably not, because I mean, like, I have a mob switch, and also the mobs spawning down there is not much of an issue, I don't think. The plan to steal all the cookies. Okay, so how does that take over the world though? How does that take over the world? I mean, like, he'd have a lot of cookies, and like that would be pretty sick, I can't lie. I would enjoy having that many cookies, but I just don't know if that fulfills the requirement of the question, which is it's an evil plan to take over the world, guys. Do I need droppers? Don't know, maybe. I don't know. We'll rock with this for now. I think I should have a bunch of stuff and be able to build at least some amount of this. Yeah, there we go. Okay, I have a good amount of blocks now. I'm probably gonna run out of some of these green blocks though, realistically. Oh, I need mushroom blocks. Okay, I can grab those. I'm doing pretty well, Teriyaki. The plan involves a giant box that somehow sucks intelligence out of people watching television. I mean, I suppose if that works, like, if that worked, then I wouldn't necessarily say it's that stupid. Does it, like, what does it do with that intelligence? Does it give it to Riddler, or does it just get rid of the intelligence and just is his evil plan just make, like, most people who watch, because most people probably watch TV, so it's just make most people dumber. Because I guess that is actually a pretty stupid plan. Because, like, what does it accomplish? I fear that doesn't really accomplish very much. I mean, like, it would probably be a lot easier to take over the world once everyone was really stupid. But, like, I don't know. I hacked every single train in the world and caused train derailments that would ruin the world and environment, giving me full control. I feel like you need to elaborate a little bit more on how... I guess you're gonna derail all the trains with, like, powerful political figures. I feel like some of you guys are taking this as are answering a little too earnestly. I feel like the train derailment could be a thing that a supervillain could reasonably do, and it wouldn't be the worst plan in the world. What if you took over the world by genetically engineering a new type of parasite that will only eat human blood and is immune to all pesticides? I kind of like that answer because it would just kill... That answer is stupid because I feel like it would just kill the supervillain, and that's kind of funny. Bro creates like a, you know, he wants to rule the world and just accidentally kills himself using the virus. A total jackass who constantly asks people questions to piss them off, specifically Minecraft YouTubers, so everyone just gets annoyed and starts submitting to Mr. Evil Villain. I can't tell. Is that supposed to be a slight at me? You know about the new revival of Regular Show that ended in 2017 and came back today? Wait, they revived Regular Show? I have not heard about Regular Show being revived. That's crazy if they did. All right, chat. I'm gonna give you guys my answer because I fear that these answers are not as good as I had hoped. So I'm gonna give you guys some inspiration, okay? All right, so my supervillain, he's just a wee old man, but when he was just a boy, he had a very traumatic upbringing. He had to sit at the allergy table in school, and everyone called him Peanuts because his name was Peter, but he was not even allergic to peanuts. He was allergic to hazelnuts. And because of this traumatic experience, he's decided to make everyone allergic to peanuts, so that they'll all have a taste of what his life was like. And then once everyone is allergic to peanuts, he turns the world into a giant peanut. And then he controls the world. And his arch nemesis is John Epi, creator of the EpiPen. That's my answer. I win. GG. W villain arc, thank you. All right, now that you guys know now you know what the answer to beat is, I suppose. I guess it's kind of very easy for me to say that my answer is the best, but I feel like I genuinely haven't seen any answers that are like much better than that. So you guys gotta come up with something that beats Dr. Peanuts. I don't know why. I really like Dr. Peanuts. I just think it's like such a stupid... It's just such a stupid origin story. Bro got called Peanuts so often that he like wants to kill everyone now. Take over the world. I also like Lice Man, who I mentioned before. He's just a guy that he's just a super spreader of lice, essentially. He's just a guy that has a lot of lice, and he'll like itch his head and just throw lice at you. And now you have lice. Dr. Lice. Soup virus, but everyone is a soup, including the villain. That's kind of the answer the other guy gave. Except, like, I mean, I feel like the other guy, I don't know if the other guy who gave the answer of like a virus that eats human blood or whatever, I don't know if that guy intentionally made it in such a way that it would kill everyone, including himself. That's kind of seems like a stolen answer. Revive certain historical figures so they can do whatever they want, but they're under your control. That's not bad. That's not bad. Creating an army. Oh god. Revive them and then clone them, and you just have an army of, let's go with someone not super controversial. You just have an army of Alexander the Great. Stop this? I will never stop this. I released the hantavirus. Wait, what's it actually called? Is it called the hantavirus? It is, right? I'm getting confused because Granite is calling it the hentai virus, but I don't think that's actually what it's called. I think I'm just being silly and forgetting. What was the block? Oh, I had slime. Whee! Okay, I think because this part is all just like blocks, I'm gonna do a few layers of this, and then I will move on. Oh, silly me, I didn't have easy place on. I was like, why is that not placing correctly? Bam, bam, bam. Beautiful. The hantavirus, hentai virus. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's one of those. Oh man. The hentai virus is scary, chat. I don't wanna be addicted to hentai. That's punishment worse than death. That's what it does, right? I assume that's why it's called that. Oh, I don't have redstone blocks. Let me grab. Oh. Ortho hantavirus is pretty much the official name. Oh, I don't know if I've ever heard the ortho part of the name. Interesting. What am I grabbing here? I wanted, yeah, redstone blocks. Beautiful. Nice little flight up here. It's not gonna spread. Its kill rate is too high. I mean, so it's probably not. Well, I mean, let's hope it doesn't spread. But I don't think it's not gonna spread because its kill rate is too high. It's probably not gonna spread because the at least from what I've heard, the actual, like, it's not super contagious. You know? It's mostly, oh man, I just was down there. It's mostly contagious as far as I know through, like, if you're like literally making out, it can be contagious, but it's mostly contagious through like rat bites and stuff. I think the thing that's scary though is I feel like they said during COVID, they were like, oh, it's not that contagious, nothing to worry about. And then it became really contagious. And like, you know, diseases, or I guess this isn't a disease, viruses can evolve and such. So I think that's kind of the scary thing about it, that it could evolve. But I don't know. I'm tending to think, if anyone out there is actually like very concerned about it, like I'm a little bit concerned about it. I'm tending to think that COVID is probably did a very similar thing as 9/11 did, where 9/11, terrible tragedy, but also made our airports a million times more secure. Back then, you could just walk onto planes with like a knife in your backpack and you'd probably be fine. But now you can't. And so like, I think that realistically, probably COVID has made it so that now anytime a little virus starts spreading like this, everyone is like, oh shit, get ready, and they like take it seriously, you know? It can't spread when it kills 40% of people. True. Crazy comparison, but also kind of true. A villain who uses 7,000 pigeons. Why 7,000 specifically? Wait, that's actually a not a bad answer. If you did it like, we can modify the rules a little bit. They don't have to even want to take over the world. They can just be a nuisance villain if they really want to, or if you guys want. Like, I'm thinking you could just be a dude. You could just be Pigeon Master or whatever, you know, you're Pigeon Master, and you just get pigeons to go and poop on people's cars. If you wrong Pigeon Master, he sends 5,000 pigeons to go poop on your car. Peak supervillain. In the Batman universe, Batman's arch nemesis is Joker, and then Pigeon Master is a close second. Because Pigeon Master, Batman loves his Batmobile. Pigeon Master just shows up once a week and just makes 7,000 pigeons poop on Batman's car. Why do you only do streams during the school day? Because it's not the school day for a lot of people. It's not the school day for me. How many of you guys is it the school day for? It is 8:05 p.m. for me. Wasn't there a pigeon villain in one of the shows? I don't know. In the Suicide Squad movie, there is a rat catcher is a villain, or well, I mean, she is like a villain, and she has an army of rats. So that's kind of Pigeon Man. That's kind of similar, although she uses them to like thieve. You know what? If you had an army of pigeons that listen to you, you could definitely use them to do crime. You could probably teach like pigeons to pickpocket people. I like the pigeon angle because I love pigeons. So Pigeon Man is a good answer. I forget who exactly answered that, but kid bullied by gingers. He's bullied by gingers? I feel like I think I understand what you're onto, but I feel like it would be he was bullied for being a ginger, so he turns everyone into gingers. That's also a good answer. It's very similar to Peanut Man, or to Dr. Peanuts, but that's a pretty good answer. 7,000 pigeons eat this man. Yeah, dude, I don't think one pigeon would be able to like kill somebody, but if you have 7,000 pigeons, they could definitely peck your eyes out. If I had thousands of pigeons, I would just release them in a city and have them eat everyone. I don't know if they could eat everyone, but you could definitely have them eat your like enemies. You could definitely have them eat an enemy or two of yours. Batman, I see you've come to foil my plans. 7,000 pigeons! I love how it's such a specific number, too. It's not just it's not just like all of the pigeons from the surrounding area. It's like specifically 7,000. So if there are 10,000 pigeons in this area, you only control 7,000 of them. The rest of the pigeons, they're chill, you know? But now you just have to worry all the time. You're like, is that pigeon under control by Pigeon Man? You have no idea. You have no idea if that pigeon is secretly controlled by Pigeon Man or not. Until the pigeons start attacking you. When Fine is gonna attack a city with pigeons, I would have a flock that was a mile in diameter. That's a big pigeon flock. I would like to see that personally. I hope the pigeons don't eat me. I'm friends with the pigeons. Me and the pigeons are homies. They would never eat me. I love pigeons. Pigeons are such a goated animal, dude. And it's so sad. It's so sad that they're like seen as like street rats and stuff, but like, chat, I don't know if you guys know about doves and stuff, but like doves and pigeons are like super closely related. Pigeons are called rock doves. And look, I'm gonna look up cute pigeons. Look how cute these pigeons are, bro. Look at this dude. Look at these cute little pigeons. They're so chunky. Look, they're so cute. They're just little guys. How can you not love pigeons? It's crazy to me that there are people out there who are like, pigeons are so disgusting, but look at them. Look at how cute they are. And they're so pretty. They have like such beautiful colors. They're just little dudes. Oh, this is really nice art. Look, pigeons. And like, look, if you look up rock dove, that's just a pigeon. Doves are also super cute. Look at doves. Birds in general are really cute. Anyways, that's pigeons. There you go, pigeons. Does anyone have a photo of a baby pigeon? Baby pigeons are not as cute as adult pigeons, unfortunately. Some animals, you know, I never really thought about this. Why is that? Do you guys know? Or well, I guess not why is that, but isn't it interesting? This is just like an observation that I'm making. Isn't it interesting to anyone else that some animals are like way cuter as babies or are like super cute as babies and then still super cute as adults? Some animals are not. Some animals are ugly as babies. Baby birds are not very pretty. I guess like newborn is different from baby, I feel like. I think that's one thing to keep in mind though. I think like newborn rabbits are not super cute because they're like hairless. But like baby rabbits, super cute, very adorable, love them. You know, if that makes sense. I think that's actually that's actually one interesting thing. Baby birds are featherless. Is a newborn dogs and cats are usually have fur, right? Like I think some newborn animals are totally still very cute even when they were just born. Yes, Dash, I will marry you. That was not the question, buddy. Wait, okay, I'm newborn dog. Yeah, newborn dogs, at least some of them do have, they have like a very small amount of fur. And so they're still very cute. Newborn cat. Do they also? Yeah, newborn cats are adorable. They have like full on fur. I guess I should show you guys. Look. Cats, kitties. Yay! What's my opinion about Minecraft Dungeons? I have never played it, and I don't know if I ever will. I mean, like, I'm sure it's fine, but it's never really piqued my interest. What block? I feel like I need some block. There's some block in my inventory that I'm not going to have, and I'm going to get up here, and it's going to be annoying. Well, we'll see. Let's find out what it is. All right, I like Pigeon Man. Pigeon Man is pretty good. Has there ever been a superhero who's or a supervillain whose desire was to turn everyone into babies? I feel like that could also work. Turning everyone except you into babies. I could see that being the plan. I could see that being like Doofenshmirtz's plan. And then at the end, and then he like succeeds, but then has to babysit like 5,000 babies and hates it, so he turns everyone back into adults. I could see that happening, and I'm thinking there's a possibility that that's like the exact plot of an episode, and I'm just not remembering that that's the exact plot of an episode. I'm getting hackusated for chat games. What should I do? Hack even harder. That one girl from Sky High. The baby thing was in the Mario TV show? There was a Mario TV show? What Mario TV show? Wait, okay. So, chat, this is yesterday in the Discord. I asked if it would be cool if I just went down rabbit holes, and now I'm doing it. Mario TV show. Oh, there was a Mario TV show. I did not know that this existed. Mario TV show turning everyone into babies. Just in case it shows me some weird shit, I'm going to... Oh yeah, here we go. I mean, it turned them into babies, at least. This happened in the movie. What a bad movie. I'm so easygoing with movies, bro. I am not hard to please at all with movies. If I am entertained, I am happy, and I will say the movie was good. The Mario movie was, like, bad. I've been watching some videos that are, like, people who are... There's this YouTuber named Sheev Talks, who I was watching like a 4-hour-long video. I watched the first like hour of it. It's like he made like a 4-hour-long video reviewing like every season of Stranger Things, and he's very observant, which is really cool and impressive. He's like super observant and notices things that I would never notice. And so like my review of Stranger Things up until season 4 was like pretty positive, and he gave season like 3 like a 2 out of 10. And like some of his reasons for giving it such a low score were like totally valid. I'm like, oh wow, that's a really good point that I did not think of, you know? So the point is, I'm very easygoing, and I thought the newest Mario movie was like slop. Like it's very much, it was not good, in my opinion. What block am I missing here? Well, I don't know. Please don't spoil it. I watched it, but people here didn't watch it yet. Did anyone else say that? Super Mario Show, the opening theme was a banger. Huh. I feel... I have not seen... Oh, somebody said that one girl from Sky High. I don't know what that's... I need you to be more specific than that. I am not seeing... I'm not seeing anyone saying anything about not having seen the Mario movie yet, but also, it's been out in theaters for like a while. It's been out for what? Like at least a month now? Like, I don't feel particularly bad if I mildly spoil the movie for you. Because I feel like at this point, if you haven't seen it, like, that's kind of on you. Or at the very least, just, like, mute me when I'm talking about this, you know? But, like... Ain't no way there's anybody in chat right now who's like, do not spoil the Mario movie for me. If you do, I'll kill you. There's no way that there are people out there who would be, who after hearing, especially after hearing me say that the Mario movie was bad, are like, I do not want spoilers on the Mario movie. Also, if you really don't want spoilers, then it kind of is your responsibility to watch the movie quickly, or to watch the thing in general quickly. I feel like, you know, this is the internet. People are going to talk about things. If you're hoping to not get any spoilers, that's when you watch the thing. Jax, I feel like I vaguely remember that person, but I have no idea. I didn't ban them. If they were banned, they probably got banned for a good reason. I don't really remember who that is, though. I have not watched Project Hail Mary. I've heard it was good, though. I do need to watch it at some point. I'm really bad at watching movies, though, chat. I watch most of the movies and TV shows that I watch are Marvel. I really like Marvel. I just recently got around to watching Parasite, and that movie came out like 3 years ago, and everyone said like it's so good you have to watch it, and I like just finally watched it like a week ago. So I'm not on top of movies. I feel like it would be cool to watch more, but sometimes I just don't like have that much interest in watching them. And I didn't really have that much interest in watching Parasite. I just watched it because one of my friends wanted to watch it. I don't think I would watch it again personally. It's not really my like favorite type of movie. I can appreciate that it was a pretty good, like well-made movie, but it's not like the genre that I like, I suppose. I kind of went into it hoping it was going to be like a horror movie, and then it wasn't, and that was kind of disappointing. I thought that was what it was going to be based on like what I had heard about it. Well, whoever watched regular show till season 8, they know the perfect plan to avoid spoilers, but only part of the plan can be executed while the rest is from the show. Oh, wait. Okay, wait. Give 500 or 54,000 crocodiles V1 and make them eat everyone. Oh, the number keeps going up. That plan, giving crocodiles V1 would probably be pretty effective. That would probably be a good way to end the world, but I feel like the crocodiles would just eat you as well. Wait, okay, so regular show continuation? Is this a thing? Regular show The Lost Tapes is an official revival / continuation of the series, and it premiered today. The series is expected to feature 44 total episodes focusing on new one-off adventures with Mordecai and Rigby that may lean into a more mature episodic style. Wow. That's crazy. I will maybe have to watch that. I don't know. Regular show is like a solid 6 out of 10 show. It's not amazing, but it's something to watch, in my opinion. It has really good episodes, and then it has a lot of like filler episodes. Like there are like a few iconic episodes that I can think of, and then there are a lot of episodes that are just kind of like they exist. I ran out of topics to ask about. Have you answered my question yet? We still need more answers. The entire show is kind of filler. Well, that's true, but I feel like I don't know. I feel like some of the episodes just wound up being like, some filler episodes were really good. I'm not that big of a fan of a show of the format of regular show in general, though. If I must be honest, I think that like if I'm watching, oh god, what block am I missing? Oh, it was this. And crafting tables, or I'm almost out of crafting tables. Regular show, I wasn't the biggest fan of because regular show doesn't have like an overarching plot. I think I really enjoy like a long-running narrative. I think otherwise a show kind of feels like it's not doing anything if there's no like character development or anything. And I think regular show kind of suffered from that. It didn't really have any like character development and up until the very last season, and it didn't have like a overall narrative up until the very end. And I sort of feel like at the very end, the creators of regular show realized, they were like, oh, this is the last season, we need to make a good series finale. And then they just kind of threw something together, and it wound up being like a good ending, but not like an excellent ending like Adventure Time. Like Adventure Time was like a very, very phenomenal ending. Whereas regular show was kind of like an ending they threw together so that it wouldn't just be one episode ends and then the show is over. Thoughts on Gravity Falls? I still have not watched Gravity Falls. I'm sorry, chat. I've heard from so many people that it's so good. I'm currently... So, one of the pros of being single is that I have way more time to do things now. So I'm watching some shows and stuff that I have not been watching previously. I guess I'm only watching one right now. I'm watching Arcane. My brother has been telling me for like 2 years now how phenomenal Arcane is. So I'm finally watching Arcane, which, in case you guys don't know what that is, it's the League of Legends show on Netflix. It has really good reviews, and I'm only like 3 episodes in, but so far it's pretty solid. I'm not like far enough in for I think it's a little bit of a slow burn maybe, where like the first couple of episodes haven't really done all that crazy of stuff, but I have high hopes. I'm hoping that it will live up to the hype of my brother and the internet. But my point with saying all this is that I'm very far behind. I am planning on watching Gravity Falls at some point, but right now I'm trying to watch... but right now I'm watching Arcane. I should watch Gravity Falls, though. Maybe I'll add that to my list or something. Gravity Falls is a pretty decent show, but what's unfortunate is that the show is best experienced when it was actively airing and you got to make theories, because every episode has hidden codes that lead toward the main story. That's interesting. I can't think of many shows that do that. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm definitely gonna try and watch it at some point. What are other things that I should watch? I was just thinking of something else that I wanted to watch, and I forgot what it was. I guess I wasn't actually that late to this, but I got around to watching Severance somewhat recently. I need to finish Full Metal Alchemist. I have not. I watched like 1 episode of that, and then I didn't watch the rest just because my friends were watching it on days that I was not available. Have you seen the It franchise? I have. I think I've talked about this before. It Welcome to Derry is a really, really good show. It's like... there's like a little, I think the biggest complaint that I have about It Welcome to Derry is there are some scenes that have bad CGI. But like otherwise, It Welcome to Derry, if you guys like horror movies, or well, I guess it is kind of more of a thriller than a horror movie, but if you liked the It movies, watch It Welcome to Derry, because It Welcome to Derry blows the movies out of the water. It is so much better than the movies. Even the first one. The first movie is pretty good. The second movie isn't as good, but It Welcome to Derry is great. It is very, very good. Definitely one of the best things that I watched like last year. I was so excited every time. I was so hyped, or I was so not hyped for that show. I was like, oh, why are we making another It thing? But then I got a little bit more excited when I saw trailers. So I rewatched It, and I was like, oh man, I forgot how amazing the like lore of the It universe is. This is awesome, right? So I then, after watching the It movies, I went and watched It Welcome to Derry. First episode, I was like, oh damn, you know, and I was hooked. And then I was literally every day, or every like week when it would drop, I was watching it like same day, sometimes like minutes after it dropped, because it was so good and I was so excited to watch it. Very good movie, or not movie, very good show. Highly recommend. It's like the FNAF movies if they were good. Nah, I actually really like the FNAF movies. But like I said, I'm not a critical thinker. No, I'm not that harsh on movies. If I was entertained, then I'm fine with it. And I was entertained by the FNAF movies, so. But I know they're like not very like good, but I enjoyed them. I had fun with them. So I can't with horror movies. I earned my place at Weenie Hut Jr. Why are people yelling scam? Pluribus? It was not Pluribus. I do think that I might try and watch Pluribus eventually. I don't really know that much about the story, or like what it's. Yeah, I don't really know that much about the story. I just know that it's like made by the guy, you know, like the main selling point of it for me is like, oh, it's made by the guy who made Breaking Bad, so like it's probably really good, and I've heard that it's really good. But the story itself is not like crazy like gripping to me, you know, or like what I've heard about it, other than the fact that it's really good, hasn't made me that interested in it. Chad, this is unrelated, but today I made some dinner for myself, and it was very yummy. I made ground turkey meat with some tomato sauce and pasta, and I seasoned the hell out of the ground turkey, and it was delicious. And for those of you who aren't, I mean, I don't know how much of you guys care about like your health. I'm trying to be much healthier of a person, and so I'm keeping track more of like what I eat and trying to like eat things that are like good for me. And ground turkey is really good because it's like a super lean meat, so there's like a ton of protein in it for like very few calories. And so it's a really yummy meal if you're looking for, if any of you guys are like trying to be healthier. It's a very tasty meal for a very reasonable amount of calories and stuff. I feel like I should study for my CS class test, but I don't know what to study because I feel like I already know most of the things and I did the practice problems. Yeah, I mean, I feel you on that. I low-key should be studying as well. Well, maybe not. I don't know. I have a finance exam on Wednesday, and I am gonna study for it kind of minimally because I did really well on the other exams, so I don't actually need a very high grade. I think I need, like, if I get like a 50% on this exam, I will pass the class with an A. So I'm not particularly concerned is my point. But I feel like I'm being lazy by not studying, but like I don't want to. I'm a senior as well, so I have the senioritis really hard. And like I just have so little desire to study or do anything like that. I just want to be done. I just want to go home and chill with Chula. You should stay a little longer. Don't you want to learn the content though? Well, I already learned the content. It's just relearning the content. Because everything except for like 2 chapters was already taught to us. Would you say you're good at cooking? I think good at cooking is relative, but I think so. I think I'm getting good at cooking. Like I overcook chicken sometimes, which I guess chicken is kind of like a relatively easy thing to make. But I think that I am getting good at cooking. I made a tres leches cake the other day. This is baking technically, but like same thing. Like pretty much. Oh shit. Oh shit. Did that do something? God, I hope not. There's lots and lots of okay, it looks like we're good. It didn't break anything. But there's lots and lots of obsidian, so this shouldn't fly off into the distance, but I heard a skulk sensor go off when I used my firework. So I just want to check that the items are still in the right spots. Because there are items that need to be in very particular spots or else they won't work. I could have sworn. Oh, it's I. Okay, so that's fine. That's fine. Okay. Oh, I didn't realize there's a hole here. I can just fly out. I was so pissed because my sister would need to be there the entire time. I think you're talking to someone else. Oh, hello, missing observer. See? Look at that. Good thing I caught that. The going through and verifying the schematic placement will be lots of fun. Like making sure that everything's in the right place is gonna be a real chore. How's the world's slowest gold farm going? I'm actually not sure if I know what you mean. I mean, like it's just kind of sitting in my world somewhere. Like the video is posted. I don't know. I don't really know if I understand what you mean by that question. Are you using Lightmatica? No, this is actually just a figment of your imagination. All these invisible holographic blocks. They're actually, oh, I don't have arrows on me. That's awesome. They're actually made up. You're dreaming. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. You're in a dream right now. Do y'all dream? I know some people just like don't dream very much. I love dreams. I don't dream like every night or anything, or at least remember. I don't like remember my dreams every night. But the other night, I had a dream where I got a second rabbit, and it was a great dream. Gotta love when you have like just like a nice dream, nice wholesome dream. It's gotta be like a. I mean, I suppose it's not necessarily like top 10 because like ideally it would be real, but like waking up from a nice dream is like it's up there in terms of best things that you can experience, you know? It's got to be up there somewhere. So where is my, give me that back. There we go. Who does my hair? A barber. I didn't actually do my hair today, so my hair is not looking great right now. I just woke up and I haven't had to leave the house yet today, so well, yeah. I might like go on a walk or something tonight so that I actually leave the house. But I have not left the house, so I did not put much effort into looking my best today. I guess I won't have to leave the house tomorrow either, but I probably will try to. I didn't go to the gym today. I just wasn't feeling up to it. I like your shorts, thank you. I like having nightmares. It's exciting. That is an interesting take. Is there anyone else in chat who enjoys having nightmares? Because personally, I do not like having nightmares. Nightmares suck. But I feel like it's like the worst way to wake up. Just like startled. It's actually kind of similar to how my freshman year roommate would wake me up. He had, you know, like the alarm that's like, and it sounds like what you hear when like a fire alarm goes off. He had that as his wake up alarm, and he didn't wake up to his first alarm either. So I would wake up every morning like clockwork. I'd wake up every morning to his alarm, and I would wake up immediately and he would not, and I had to sit there and wait for him to finish turning off his alarm before I could like go back to sleep. It was very annoying. And then I killed him. What? Who said that? I didn't do that. In Minecraft, of course. Hey, thank you.
Throws money at favorite streamer just because asterisk.
That's me catching it. And that's me eating it because I'm hungry. Thank you very much for the dono, Prowler. I appreciate you. Also, thank you for saying that you're my favorite, or that you're my favorite streamer. That I'm your favorite streamer. That means a lot. Chat, I need more questions like the one that I came up with today. I just think it would be fun to have like a question of the stream. I might be able to find like juicy would you rather questions online and stuff. Honestly, kind of like how the totem of chat dying questions are done. Some of them being about Minecraft could be really good. That honestly would probably be even better for engagement. Just do a Q&A that's like, what's your Minecraft hot take or whatever. And I could just do something like that every day. I bet that would get a lot of engagement. Sadesh, where's my cut of the money? Remember our deal? Is it the deal where you said you would tier 3 sub? Is it the deal where you said you would prime? Twitch Prime? Any primers? Any primers, chat? It's fire dying in your dream, waking up at 2 a.m. You know what? Okay, actually, all right. This is kind of crazy to say, but if you die in your dream, it might be actually a really good feeling to wake up. It might actually be like, holy shit, I'm alive. Let's go. We live another day. Like I actually can kind of see it now. I'm understanding. I'm listening and I'm learning. I don't think I particularly want to wake up that way, but it would probably give you a good appreciation for life if you woke up from a nightmare about you dying once in a while. Probably make you like, oh wow, I really glad that didn't happen, you know, in real life. So that's a bold take though. That's a very hot take to say that you like getting nightmares. I am deadly scared of nightmares, like so scared I don't want to go to sleep because in my head I've been calculating how long it's been since my last nightmare and it's time. It's time. What do you mean it's time? Do your nightmares happen like cyclically? Are they happening every like 6 weeks and you're like, "Ah, it's been 6 weeks. It's time for another nightmare. God damn it." I think that I'm not particularly concerned about nightmares, but sleep paralysis is a thing that I am scared of. I've had it a few times and it's pretty scary, I'm not gonna lie. Don't have sleep paralysis, chat. Pro tip. I know it's not really up to you, but if you can choose, don't have sleep paralysis. I wonder though, I do wonder in sleep paralysis if you can turn that into lucid dreaming. Because sleep paralysis, I feel like sleep paralysis and lucid dreaming seem very similar. I guess I should explain in case you guys don't know what these are. Sleep paralysis is when you are aware that you are asleep and you can't move. And sometimes you're like, it's basically like you're awake but not able to do anything. And so sometimes your eyes will even be open, or at least it seems like you are. Like I've had sleep paralysis before where I'm just laying in my bed looking forward and I can't move. And so the reason sleep paralysis is scary is because some people have sleep paralysis demons, which for the uninformed are just like monsters that appear near you due to your imagination while you're having sleep paralysis. And they're obviously terrifying because you can't run, you can't do anything. You're just like sitting there staring at a monster. Lucid dreaming is sick though. And lucid dreaming is when you're aware that you're dreaming and you use that to make whatever you want happen. So like, I mean, yeah, like you can, I've lucid dreamed a number of times before. Fortunately, more times have I lucid dreamed than had sleep paralysis. But lucid dreaming, you can just make whatever you want happen. So if you want to like fly, you can just fly in your lucid dream and it's awesome. And so what I wonder is if you're aware that you're lucid dreaming, I wonder, or that you're having sleep paralysis, I wonder if you could like turn it into a lucid dream. You guys not know how to dreamwalk? I'm gonna have a lot more time on my hands soon. Sick. See you later, Prowler. Appreciate you. Have a good one. See you later, call me Venom. I wish I dreamed every time I slept. Every 5 weeks, give or take. Oh, wow. So it actually is cyclical for you. Anime, isn't dreamwalking the shit that Wanda did in Multiverse of Madness, where she went to different universes in her dreams? Like, I don't know. When you say Dreamwalk, is that what you're referring to? Because I do know how to do that, and I've been slowly killing all of my alternate copies of me. Every universe, I Dreamwalk every night into another universe, and I kill the other Dashpum 4. That way, pretty soon, I'm gonna be, well, probably not pretty soon because they're infinite, but every day there are less and less Dashpums out there, which makes me more special and cool. Pro tip for all of you out there who want to be special and cool. You just gotta kill your alternate reality selves. I feel like there was an item that I dropped that I went down because I needed and I don't have it. Whatever. I usually dream about trains and garbage trucks. I hope that's a good thing. I hope it's like I love trains and garbage trucks. Those are my favorite. Like that's your, you know, that's just like something you're into. I hope it's not like I usually dream about a train running over me and then a garbage truck coming and throwing my corpse into it. Because that wouldn't be as fun. I hope it's just like, I love trains. And I dream about trains all the time. I don't know if I have things that I necessarily dream about more often than anything. I've had a couple of Minecraft dreams, but much less than you would expect considering how much time I spend playing Minecraft. I've had several Chula related dreams. I had a nightmare a while ago that I stepped on Chula by accident, like full force, and that was scary. She's fine though. Actually, thankfully, she's fine. Yesterday, she ate. Yeah, today's Monday, right? Yesterday, my brother got my mom some flowers for Mother's Day. Very nice of him. But while he was cutting the flowers, a little bit of one of the flower stems got near Chula and she ate it. And some flower stems and some flowers in general are very toxic to rabbits. She ate a tiny bit of one and we caught her early, and then I sat around and like watched her to make sure she was okay for the next like 5 hours, and she's fine, thankfully. So W Chula for being fine. Wait, what block did I run out of? Some of the green blocks I ran out of, I think. I used to dream in Minecraft all the time when I was younger. So what I do now, I don't do any of you guys do this? I love writing down my dreams because sometimes it's really fun to just go and read my dreams. Because dreams are so weird and they're so absurd and abstract sometimes. And it's really cool to just be able to read a bunch of nonsense and laugh at the nonsense. I have so many dreams listed, like written down at this point that are like just absurd and they're really fun to look back on. One that I remember is Knuckles from like the Sonic the Hedgehog movies, and I think me were playing football together, and he kept doing like the set hike and like hiking it to me or whatever that's called. I don't know football. And I would throw it and then instantly somebody would intercept it, and then I would get the ball back and do that again, and it just kept going like that for like 10 minutes. I just kept throwing the ball to Knuckles and just immediately whiffing and getting the ball taken from me. And that was the whole dream. I remember having a dream where I had to ride a go-kart through a park full of zombies. That does sound scary. That actually, I had a dream a while ago that my brothers and I were at Universal, and they had launched a Minecraft roller coaster where you ride in a minecart. And my brothers and I were like in the trains, in the minecarts, and we're like rocking it, and ours like because we were rocking it, it like derailed, and we got in a bunch of trouble, and they kicked us out of the park, and were like gonna make us pay like thousands of dollars to repair the roller, or no, like hundreds of thousands of dollars to repair this roller coaster. And that was scary. And I was just like, bro, like, why did you guys build the roller coaster so poorly that we can't, that like just by rocking back and forth it derailed? One of the oddest dreams is when the Geometry Dash Club Step monster ate me. I don't know what the Geometry Dash Club Step monster is, but I think I can imagine a Geometry Dash monster eating you, and that doesn't sound very nice. You should have told him no. Geometry Dash monsters cannot legally eat you if you just say no. Actually stops most crime. See, I knew that was a thing that I had to do. I'm so smart. I also had a dream where my grandparents were talking to the main characters of Star Wars. I once had a nightmare when I was younger when stuffed animals came to life and they go near you and you touch them. Something happens that I don't remember. I like nightmares, not bad dreams. Wait, so what's the difference between a nightmare and a bad dream? I suppose like a nightmare could be kind of like... A nightmare is like you wake up screaming. A bad dream could be like you wake up sad or something. Like you could be like... You could maybe say that like a dream where like you're... I don't know, a dream where like somebody dies in like a, just like in a normal way would be like a bad dream, whereas like somebody getting like, you know, getting chopped up into pieces and you're like screaming would be like a nightmare. I don't know though, they feel kind of pretty similar. Dude, that scared the fuck out of me. I just thought that that was the Wither Storm, bro. Just the silhouette of the Happy Gas moving. Oh my god, I was like, what is that? What is that thing? Oh my god. While talking about nightmares, I thought I was having like a fucking sleep paralysis demon flying towards me, bro. Will I build the orbital strike cannon in the future? No, because A, I'm on single player, B, that has been done by 5,000 people and it's not entertaining anymore. In my opinion. Once something has been done a couple of times, it's like not worth doing. In Minecraft, at least. Like if you're trying to make a video about it. If you're trying to make a video about it. If you're not trying to make a video about it, then who cares? But like, I'm trying to make videos about things. So I try my very hardest to make sure that I'm only doing things that other people haven't done. Huh. What block am I missing? There we go. I'm making a villager squid game in Minecraft. That was only done twice. I can still milk it. I feel like if village game, well, a villager squid game has been done by more than just me. Not in vanilla not in like survival Minecraft. I'm pretty sure I'm the only one who has done squid game like legit in Minecraft. But villager squid game has been done, and it's also well, it's also way past the time frame where that would pop off, I think. I mean, I'm sure it would still get some amount of views, but I don't think it would do numbers like you might hope. A nightmare is like a horror movie. A bad dream is when your family dies. The world is ending and it's creepy. Yeah, I guess I can kind of see that. I still think it's weird that you would like... I guess... No, you know what? I guess if you enjoy horror movies, it kind of makes sense that you would enjoy nightmares. I still think it's odd, but it kind of makes sense. Like, I think I can understand that point of view. All right, after this level, I'm going to go and do, I think it's going to be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 levels. Oh, sweet. I just got 6 levels done. And we're an hour 16 into stream. Like, that's not bad. That's not too shabby, chat. Also, I feel like it actually, even though not everyone is answering the question, I feel like there is like some amount of discourse, or like it has sparked some amount of discourse. Like, I feel like the daily question idea is like kind of a good idea. Like, we're all just talking about dreams, and I think that's really fun. Like, that could easily be the daily question, you know? What's the scariest, or like, what's the craziest or funniest or dream you've ever had, or whatever? Like, not a bad question. I'm so bad with horror, I get scared of everything. Oh, me too. Well, I mean, not like a... No, you know what? I think I do get scared of everything, but I just don't... I'm just learning to enjoy it. Like... The interesting thing about horror movies, and I didn't understand this for a long time. And do you guys like horror movies in chat? How many of you guys like horror movies? Say I. But the thing that's interesting about horror movies is that they're kind of like if you don't watch horror movies, you might think like me, where you're kind of like, being scared is a negative emotion. Why would I ever want to experience that willingly? But like, I have found that over time, I actually kind of do enjoy it. Like, it's like, I don't know, maybe it's the novelty, or maybe it's like exciting, you know? It's kind of exciting to be scared. I do. Teriyaki and Alta Rock don't. Interesting. Clay. Dream reference. Haha, do you guys get it? Because Dream's name is Clay. Bam. I do the thing where I plug my ears and eyes so I don't get jump scared. It's because I hate gore. Interesting. I guess that makes sense. Are you able to watch like action stuff if it has gore in it? Because like what I would say, there's plenty of shows that I can think of that have loads of gore but are not scary, or are not like particularly scary. Can you watch the things that are not particularly scary but have gore in them? What's up, Lemon? If you could ever collab with any creator, who would it be? Any creator? I mean, it would be cool to collab with like Cam Man, of course. I think it'd be cool to collab with like I like Jude Law. I think it'd be cool to collab with like Jude Law. Totally random collab that I don't know why, I don't know how it would ever work, but I would collab with like Drew Gooden because he's my goat. It would just be a totally random collab that wouldn't really make much sense though if we did it, because we don't make similar content at all. Matt Scripts. Another collab that I would love to do. Oh wait, there's a collab work in progress that will hopefully eventually come out as a long form YouTube video. Oh my god. Matt Scripts collab. Everyone's favorite YouTuber, Matt Scripts. You guys know Matt Scripts, right? Huge YouTuber. I think he has like 100 subscribers. Matt Scripts is just my hometown friend. Although he doesn't live near me anymore, tragically. But I have a collab with him in the pipeline. If it's cartoon gory like Rick and Morty, I can handle it a bit. Beyond that, when it's meant to be realistic, I can't handle that. Interesting. I didn't think of you as one of them. It's one of the cringe losers who can't handle gore. That's crazy. So like, you couldn't watch. I mean, like, maybe you could do like Invincible because like that's cartoon gory, but you couldn't watch like any of the like Marvel Netflix things, or like loads of action movies that are rated R. Collab with Snowy123. He kind of doesn't make the kind of content that I would want to align myself with. His political views are wrong and bad. Are you still building the sheep fricker? I remember you starting a long time ago. Yeah, it's a big project, and I've also not really worked on it consistently. I haven't worked on it nearly as much as I should. So, or yeah, nearly as like often as I should. There have been months where I like didn't work on it at all, I think. So that's why it's taking so long. And I've barely been streaming lately because I've just been going through it, you know. I mean, I told you guys that I broke up with my girlfriend, so that kind of sucks. But also I have finals coming up, and I've been working a lot on the next long form video, and so I've been doing that instead of streaming sometimes. So going to the gym a lot. I've just been doing, I'm not gonna necessarily say that I've been like stopping enjoying streaming, but I've been learning that I enjoy other things a lot as well, and so then those kind of wind up taking some of the time that would normally be done by streaming. Invincible is weird because a lot of the gore is meant to be as real as possible. Some stuff is bearable in the show because it's clear it's still animation. Do you tell me if you have a resource pack vid, or just tell me your resource packs? If you do !pack in chat, it gives you a list. My political views are great. I want to use taxes to give people free Minecraft accounts, and everyone's gamer tag is their government name. I feel like, aside from the government name part, that's like not bad, but like I would not want my gamer tag to be my government name. However, I meant your other more unseedy, unseedy is not a word, more unpopular and controversial views. Like, you remember that time you said that thing about that certain group of people that you don't like? Yeah, I didn't like that. I'm just lying about anime. Anime is probably a good person. I don't know, we'll see. I'd be fine with Alterock as my IRL name. Oh wait, I actually kind of misunderstood. I was thinking it would be my real name, which is Johannes Smith. I thought it was my real name is now my gamer tag, and I didn't want to be called Johannes Smith. I would be Pum4 in real life. I would be okay with that. You know the hantavirus? I do. It's gonna kill us all. No, I'm just fear mongering. Chat, You know what we need more of in this world? Fear-mongering and hate-mongering. General negativity. No, I'm kidding. Or am I? How do you know that that's not what I really feel? Whee! Anime hates anyone that looks different from him. Anime hates anyone that looks different from him, but not in like a racist way. In a literally, anime only likes people that are like his identical twin. If you're not anime's identical twin, he hates you. It's a weird new form of body dysmorphia. Anime just sees everyone that's not as him, that's not exactly him, as being lesser than him. Canadian politics is so different from American politics. Canada has 4 left parties and 1 center-right party. Interesting. I didn't know that. That's good. I feel like it would be really lovely if America had more than just like the 2 parties. I mean, we have more than 2 parties technically, but they're kind of like not actually real parties that can do anything. I don't know. I mean, like, I don't know for sure, but I don't think that any of the non-Democrat Republican parties have any shot at winning at any point for the foreseeable many years. Anime was talking about what he would do to anyone that played MCSR, and now I'm scared. Oh no. Anime, please spare me. Please, anime, I haven't done anything wrong. Just because I like MCSR doesn't mean that I'm any less than you. There's 7 name parties, but only 5 of them won seats. Interesting. MCSR players to the guillotine. Oh God, please. No. Please. Please, anime, please. I don't want to go to the guillotine. I'm not ready to die. I'm not ready yet. Oh man, I'm EP. You must pay. No. For what? For what though? Do I get a trial at least? Like, do us MCSR players, do we get a trial with fair legal counsel? Or is it just insta death if you played MCSR? You've played MCSR. To the guillotine. Now, we don't have trials. Guys, do not let anime get into office. Anime will kill us all. And that wouldn't be very good. At least for me, it wouldn't be very good. I don't know about you guys, but for me, I would prefer not to be killed. This part's fun. I get to just jump across here. Chat, place your bets in chat. Will I fall at all during this? I have to make a whole bunch of these jumps. The main concern is if I accidentally use my elytra, I could easily overshoot. And I'm very tired, so I could just overshoot due to sucking at game. No, just kidding. I made it. Random person changed their mind after they saw He's Tass. The defense is Phoenix, right? What is that a reference to, chat? Wait, that's so fire, anime. I wish that America would ban resale of tickets. Ticket scalpers are the worst. I should make a backup of the world at this point because I have. How many more layers do I have of this? I could probably get a few more done within the stream, but I have what? How many more? Okay, we got how many more layers? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18 more layers. That is not bad at all. Heck yeah, dude. That's crazy. The reference is Ace Attorney. I have not watched that. I just watched JJK recently, so my best reference is Judge Man. What do I normally name these? Sheep Fricker. May 11th, which is 5/11/2026. How long have you had this world again? Have I had it since freshman year? Have I had it since before freshman year? I don't know. I think I've had this world since before freshman year, so I feel like it's probably like 5 years at this point. I had a dream where I watched Joe Bartolozzi crash out on Little Cobra. I don't know who Lil Cobra is, but I mostly do not drink tap water. I usually put it through a Brilta filter. I'm gonna go with that Brilta filter. Why do you write dates like that? Like 5/11/2026? That's like quite literally how you write dates. It's year, month, dates. Or it's year, month, day. I don't live in fucking Canada, so I write dates the way that they do where I live. Thank God I don't live in Canada. No, it would be pretty cool to live in Canada, but I write dates the way that dates are written. Look. Minecraft itself writes dates this way. Actually, this is an interesting question. Anime, in Canada, does Minecraft write dates differently? Does it format them the way that you format them? Also, wait, so you do year, month, day? I feel like if anything, do day, month, year. Day, month, year makes more sense than month, day, year. But why? I feel like small, bigger, biggest makes a lot of sense. But like biggest, medium, smallest is cringe. I don't like that. Anime probably codes the game to do that Diddy ass formatting. I'm thinking it probably just takes whatever the date is on your computer or something and puts it there. And I'm thinking that would most likely, if that's how it works, then that would probably adjust it depending on what time zone you're in. Wait, is anime also a CS major? Are you guys both CS majors? What other blocks do I need? Mushroom stem. That. Tough, maybe. Maybe furnaces, that. Maybe that. Probably not, though. Maybe that. I don't actually think this is going to be useful anymore. I think I'm done with that. What other blocks would I need? Do I have that? I do have that. I could just take extra stacks of honey so that I don't have to, you know, take extra stacks of everything. That way I don't have to do things as often. Or restock as often. The international standard is year, month, day, even though it varies by country for day-to-day use. I believe that, but I also think that that's a stupid international standard. It would make way more sense to be small, bigger, biggest. Why are we doing biggest, smaller, smallest? It just doesn't roll off the tongue as easily. That's like probably totally subjective, but like, shut up. I'm right. And you can't convince me otherwise. Have you ever seen, like, you guys know the people who do the like change my mind thing? It would be kind of funny. I don't know if this is what they do, but it would be kind of funny. No, this is definitely not what they do. Imagine this, okay? I'm gonna be the change my mind guy, okay? Okay, you guys, I'm the change my mind guy, and you guys are trying to change my mind about something, okay? All right. I think shaders are gross. Change my mind. And now you guys have to change my mind via your arguments. La 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 la. I'm not listening to you, Hyun Pity. La 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 la. You can't tell me what to do. I'm not gonna listen to you. La 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 la. That's how you win any argument, chat. That's how you win any argument. That's what real alpha males do when they're losing an argument. Stop acting like your viewers. No. It worked too. Yep, I won. You can't tell me otherwise. On a real note though, I still think it's really interesting. I get a comment like probably every day that like I get many comments probably every day, but I get one that I like see every day that is saying like, I agree with you on texture packs over 16 by 16 looking bad, but I don't agree on shaders looking bad, from that short I made where I talked about how I don't like shaders. And it took me a while to verbalize into words the reason that I don't like shaders. I mean, I kind of verbalized it, but I think I can verbalize it better now. And the reason is that I think it looks like you're putting a 4K games lighting engine into Minecraft, and I think that looks out of place. I think Minecraft should have a simple lighting engine because it is a simple looking game. But shaders make it look like a 4K game, even though it's not a 4K game, and it looks out of place. That's my take on shaders, and that's why I don't personally like shaders or really use them very much at all. I like some of the shaders that are really out there that, like, you know, make the world all curvy and stuff, but that's not really the same thing. Those are like the only shaders that I kind of do enjoy because they're just silly. What you needed to do is stop sobbing and stamping your foot on the ground and rolling on the floor. Well, that's if I started losing anyway. That's phase 2. If the la 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 la, I can't hear you, if that doesn't work, then you go to phase 2 and you start throwing a temper tantrum. No, you're wrong. You're wrong. That's how you do it, Chad. That's the art of the deal. This is how I'm a millionaire. I have 10 businesses, and this is how nobody ever quits. Even when I lower their pay, nobody quits. And the reason? The art of the deal. La 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 la, I can't hear you. I'm not giving you a raise. La 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 la, you can't quit because because I'm covering my ears. La 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 la. I like to skip to phase 2 because of the tonal whiplash it creates. That's smart. Really throw your competitors off their game. See, an important thing to learn as a businessman, chat, is you always need to be willing and ready to up your game. And so what Alterock just did is Alterock just gave me a very good piece of business advice, and I will be trying that out in my next business meeting. Just skip straight to phase 2 and really just confuse everyone. And then once they're confused, then they're right in the palm of your hand, ready for the taking, you know? So you guys have to always be ready to learn. Ready and willing to learn. Because sometimes even the dumbest motherfucker will give you good advice. Took me like 3 streams to realize what you're doing. What am I doing? I'm just placing random blocks and hoping it turns into something cool. I have no idea what I'm doing right now. This is literally... Hello? Don't do that. This is quite literally just random blocks. Does it look like anything? Wait, hey, that kind of looks like a sheep. And that kind of looks like a piston. No way. What are the odds? Wow. I'm gonna keep building it. I hope it looks like... I was trying to build the Leaning Tower of Pisa. So I kind of hope it comes out looking like that, you know, once I'm done, because that's what I was hoping for. But I guess we'll see. You know, give it time. You got to trust the process. This is gonna be like when Squidward or when SpongeBob draws the perfect human face and then erases it to get a perfect circle. That's what it's gonna be like. This is gonna be a giant sheep fricker, and then I'm gonna delete all the blocks and it'll turn into something beautiful. That was uncalled for? What was? Something that really pissed me off about the Minecraft movie is the crafting the kid did, putting random shit together. Yeah, I guess I sort of kind of understand, like, I kind of understand why in a movie all about creativity and the kid's role in the movie is like he's like a modder. So I kind of understand why he was able to craft things that don't actually exist in the game. But I don't like it. I don't think they needed to do that. I feel like he could have been a perfectly good character without doing that, and it would have arguably made the game more faithful to the source material, you know. But whatever. The Minecraft movie is what it is now, and you know, it's too late. I hate the like enslopification of media. I feel like it, and the thing is, you know, it's wonderful that this happened. Actually, this is an interesting take that I don't know if I've heard. It is a great thing that people stopped watching Marvel when it got bad. I wish that people had come back now that it's good, to be fair, but I'm very happy that the general consumer is not so stupid that they don't realize that Marvel is bad, or that Marvel was bad, and just keep watching it, right? Like, general viewers saw Marvel going downhill and said, okay, I'm out. And that's what you should do. Like, that's like the correct thing to do. If you see a franchise that you like going downhill, you stop supporting it until it comes back. I think but in a lot of cases, including the Minecraft movie was not good. But it made $1 billion. The Mario movie was not good. It made $1 billion. Well, the second one especially. The first one was all right. The second one made $1 billion despite being trash. And the problem with that is that encourages them to make more trash. If nobody watched the Mario movie or the Minecraft movie because it was bad, they wouldn't make a second bad movie. But because everyone liked the Minecraft movie, or because so many people liked the Minecraft movie and so many people watched it, they're just gonna make an even worse movie, probably. Like, I don't see it being very realistic to expect the second Minecraft movie to be better than the first. I could be wrong, and I would love to be proven wrong, but I feel like it's gonna be worse. Minecraft Dungeons movie would have been so peak. So I don't know the lore of Minecraft Dungeons, but in my humble opinion, that's actually what we got. We got a Minecraft Dungeons movie. We didn't get the Minecraft movie. And that's one of the main things that I have a problem with in the Minecraft movie, is that it's much closer to a Minecraft Dungeons movie than a Minecraft movie. The main antagonist is like a Dungeons character. And like, if you're gonna make the Minecraft Dungeons movie, then sure, but this is the Minecraft movie. And I just feel like it wound up being, I feel like that was one of the things that made the movie really mid, is the antagonist of the movie was just like a random character that nobody knew about or cared about. And yeah, nobody knew about or cared about it, and it wasn't like threatening, it wasn't scary, it wasn't like it just was like a shit antagonist. Oh, you're thinking of Minecraft Legends. I am, you're right. Wait, what's Dungeons? Dungeons is not the one that has the piglin Malgosha. What's a flying nugget? Dungeons is about the Arch Illager taking over the world with an Ender artifact and corrupting everything. I still, okay, so I don't know. Maybe it would have been better if they did it based off of Dungeons. That's very possible. But my assumption is that it would have still, I would have still been like, why is this stuff not from the main game? I feel like Minecraft has so much source material that they did not need to pull from anywhere else. I feel like they could have also just made the Minecraft movie. They could have just made the Minecraft movie have the villains be a player or something. Like, they didn't need it to be a mob. You could just have an evil player. Herobrine. Well, okay, but like they probably weren't going to do that. They did reference Herobrine though, so maybe they would do it. I've already told you guys at some point, and I don't think I'm going to go through my whole pitch again for what the Minecraft movie should have been, but I've already said what I think the Minecraft movie should have been. And I think my version of the Minecraft movie would have been cinema, and it would have, instead of people throwing popcorn in the air because, oh my gosh, chicken jockey, it would have had people throwing popcorn in the air because, oh my gosh, that was so cinema. That was such a good movie, you know? I mean, it probably would have wound up being like... Nah, I think my plot would have been like an 8 out of 10 movie. I'm not going to say it's going to be a 10 out of 10 Minecraft movie, But I feel like an 8 out of 10 movie would have been better than like the 4 out of 10 movie we got that was brought up by the fact that the memes. If you take the memes out of the Minecraft movie is like a trash movie. And I feel like that sucks. I don't want to watch a movie that's only fun because the memes. And I want a movie that can be watched by all ages and appreciated as well. Like it would be cool in an ideal world. The Minecraft movie would have been a movie that I could show to my parents and they could say, "Oh, so this is what you play." But instead, the Minecraft movie is not like a great representation of Minecraft. It really showcases the juvenileness of Minecraft, you know? I don't know. I mean, my parents would get it somewhat, but they wouldn't enjoy the movie. They would not enjoy the Minecraft movie, I'm pretty sure. You have to be a Minecraft fan to like the Minecraft movie. I liked the FNAF movies, but I'm also a FNAF fan. But like, I feel like the same argument applies to the FNAF movies. I don't see them as being like terrible movies like some people do. But a lot of people say that they're like terrible movies, right? And like it kind of sucks that like Hollywood and whatever is fine with making terrible movies as long as they make money. Like, you know, we can make a bad movie. It doesn't matter as long as it makes money. That sucks. FNAF is so peak. The movies aren't as bad as the Minecraft ones in comparison to their game. I think I would agree with that. I think the second movie has some parts that are totally absurd and stupid, but the second movie I recall liking more than the first one. I thought it was a little scarier, and I thought it was like cool the way they did the lore and stuff. I do think that the part of a bunch of parents, I think the very beginning, minor spoilers. Well, I guess this is kind of heavy spoilers. Spoilers for the FNAF movie if you haven't watched the FNAF 2 movie. If you haven't watched it yet. It's really funny and absurd and unbelievable that in the second FNAF movie, the villain's motive or motivation is when she was a child, she watched somebody getting murdered. And she went and said to several adults, like 4 adults, she goes, "There's a child who needs help. He's about to get murdered." And the children go get your, or the parents go get your parents. Stop bothering me. What? What kind of parent is doing that? What universe are we in where a parent hears there's a child that needs help and the parent says, "I'm busy. Leave me alone, kid." That's like my biggest gripe with the movie, really. Oh, you know, another absurd thing that is, but I can ignore this because I'm just suspending my disbelief and I think it's silly. It's also like silly, so it doesn't detract that much. The animatronics sneak up on people, which is really funny because whenever they walk around, it's like boom, boom, boom. But then they somehow manage to sneak up on people, and I just think that's funny. Are you spoiling a movie that's only been out for 25 years? True. Oh yeah, the villagers are getting shot. If you haven't seen my YouTube short, I designed an automatic villager killer. So basically, as I'm just doing things in my world, villagers are dying, and I have 38,556 villagers killed. All right, let's finish. I have 3 rows of, or no, 1, 2, 3 rows of this, of that, and then I'll probably call it for the night. Maybe I could watch FNAF 2 now. Cool. I think, especially if you like FNAF, the FNAF 2 movie is pretty solid. I think the thing that makes me think that the Minecraft movie is like definitively worse than the FNAF movie is the fact that I am a big Minecraft fan and I didn't like it. If you can't even get me, a Minecraft YouTuber, to enjoy the Minecraft movie, then that's a problem, I think. Although I would be more than happy to go to the if Mojang invited me to the premiere, I would gladly go. I just probably wouldn't like it very much. But I would very happily go and watch the Minecraft movie at the premiere. If Mojang wants to invite me, please invite me. I love your content. Thank you. And thank you for not leaving yet, Pedro. Appreciate that. Today's been a pretty fun stream, I think. I hope you guys have been having fun. Damn, I haven't asked anyone to like the stream all stream, and there are 5 minutes left, so there's not even that much point in asking at this point. So don't like this stream, but you guys owe me a like next stream, okay? That's the deal, and you have to agree to it, or else the mods will get you if you don't agree to it. So yeah, next stream, guys, you guys have to like the stream. This is a good way to end the day. Thank you. You mean like watching my stream, I assume? I was kind of thinking you meant like the stream, and I was like, I'm kind of just doing the same thing that I've been doing all stream, but like, that's fair. Or like, that's fine. I'm so excited. By the time I'm done with this, I'll have what, 13? No, I'll have 15 layers left. And I got like 9 done today. Like that should mean that in like 2 more streams, I should be able to finish this, which is kind of nuts. If I continue at the pace that I'm going. Yeah, watching the stream. Thank you. I'm gonna hopefully, I don't know if my roommate will be available because he has finals, but I wanna watch the new episode, or well, last week's episode of The Boys with him. I'm a week behind, and I don't like being behind on shows. Although I don't know if he'll be available because he's in a real major at college and actually has work to do. I mean, I have work to do too, but I'm sure he has like way more work than I do because his major is not silly. My major is kind of silly. Business major is a very easy major, relatively speaking, at least. At least in my school. I'm sure if you go to some schools, being a business major might be really tricky, but at my school, being a business major is easy. There we go. All majors are made equally. I think when I say it's not a real major, I say that like mostly jokingly, but I say it with a little bit of truth to it, because I sort of feel like business major is business is like a major churning out factory. There are some people who are going to graduate soon that are business majors that I think are genuinely like dumb as bricks. I'm not saying everyone, but I am saying there are some people who have managed to make it to the end of their college experience and they are like stupid. Guess my major. Are you in college? All right. Teriyaki is a doctor. Is like a not nursing. What's the other one? I don't know. Like whatever the major is for like being a doctor, I think. Just started watching your streams again. What are you making? I'm trying to build the Eiffel Tower, but it's coming out kind of poorly. I don't know why it is winding up looking like this. But trust, once I'm done with it and I turn it on, it'll turn into the Eiffel Tower, I think. That's gonna be my defense. If YouTube copyright claims or copyright strikes my video, I'm just gonna be like, I meant to build something else, but it just kind of came out like this. You can't ban me. Pre-med, yeah. That's what I'm thinking. Pre-med is what teriyaki could be. Am I correct? Your double major? Bio and pre-med or something? I don't know. Oh, you're in high school? Okay. Dub. Wait, why dub? Hold on. I didn't say that. All right, anyways, guys, I gotta end the stream for tonight. No one clip that, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you very much, Tortoise Goldfish, for resubscribing. Thank you to all of our Twitch chatters. Thank you to our YouTube moderators. Thank you to Prowler for the super chat. And thank you to all of our YouTube chatters for being here and participating in the stuff. Everyone join the Discord. And hopefully you guys all saw yourself in the in the credits. Everyone join the Discord using this link that I'm sending in chat. There you go. You can click on that link and it'll join you to the Discord, and then you can get notified when I go live. And let me log out of this world. And thank you guys for being here with me today. Sheep Fricker 5/11/2026 part 2. There we go. And I will see you guys maybe tomorrow. Goodbye everyone. Bye guys. Peace out.